Now, the Sleepwalker is from this place called the Mindscape. It is this place beyond the multiverse or physical universe as a lobo, which borders the mind of all intelligent creatures. It is home to myriad of races and transfinite minds, but as we move, we will know the tier of this infinite domain within the dream dimension. And as for now, we know it is beyond the local multiverse at the very least, which contains infinite multiverses and infinite dimensional constructs, making it baseline out of also at first glance. But it is far, far higher. Let's quickly mention few of Sleepwalker's noticeable hacks. The first thing here is that since he got stuck in the mind of his human, which shouldn't happen, he's able to project beyond non-corporeal form to corporeal forms and move within the physical plane. But the thing is that the higher he stays in air, the weaker he gets. The lower in the ground, then the stronger he gets. Generally stays outside of his realm too long, then he gets weaker. The second thing here is he can bring inanimate things to life, and he can bend objects to hold other beings weaker than him by simply making the object durable enough to hold the victim. The third thing is that he also can store, edit, and make a movie out of someone's mind, and including his, which if you speak belief into the movie, then it becomes reality and would either attack you or drag you into the pit of infinite minds, which the victim would lose consciousness forever. He can reap souls from creatures created from the mindscape. Now, those are just his hacks, which are actually impressive because some of those abilities he has used it for way greater stuff, which we hear as we move into his main feats and stuff like that. He's able to take on this cobweb dude stated to be beyond description by human standards. Even the Sleepwalker himself, he's just called Sleepwalker for the human understanding, and has beaten this dude countless times, who is a threat to the human unconsciousness, until the fateful day he got thrown into the mind of Rick during their battle, and all these adventures began. 2. He went while in the mind of Rick and showing him everything. After Rick puts belief into the belief of the Sleepwalker, which is of course via the collective unconscious of humans, creating all these metaphorical and metaphysical archetypal stuff. Cobweb attacks and recalls on Earth's heroes, which includes the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, the Avengers, and of course Thor. And this dude like one-shots all of them casually. He's powerful enough that Doctor Strange deemed him worthy, while even in his true strongest form, which is his non-corporeal form as the Sorcerer Supreme, needed the help of the Sleepwalker to fight against Thanos, that horny simping bastard. Yes, he can just go chill on another plane of existence, which is another ultraversal casual feat. This dude is able to frighten Nightmare in his realm and violate him. Nightmare even admits that his race is beyond him because they don't dream, but just have a conscious mind, so they are beyond Nightmare across all ramifications. Nightmare's realm is the least within the dream dimension, but yes, still infinitely into high ultraversal. And Nightmare can access the mindscape, but not for long. Just like imps can access the sixth dimension, but need all their power. He is able to cut his way through a transfinite amount of minds, birthing more myriad minds from one person and their infinite minds and races. Just imagine truly how large that is. He's able to fight Darkhawk, and as we move, you see why this is so impressive, and he did beat Darkhawk. He's able to access the dark dimension, which is very high into high ultraversal, and could violate the mindless ones alongside Darkhawk. The mindless ones are a physical threat to classic Doctor Strange, and have also fought people like America's Chavez. Now, this feat is extremely huge He was deemed worthy by Xavier and Jean Grey, the Phoenix host at that time. They needed him to be a transmitter for them, to use their mind and his mind to connect all living beings on Earth to defeat Magus. That's the entirety of the human collective unconscious, which birthed gods and many more. Even Jean Grey needed help with that kind of power she wields, which is the Phoenix Force. And eventually, when I do a video on Jean Grey, you will know why this is crazy. This is linked to the Micran Crystal, the White Heart Room, which is linked to Nexus of all realities. And that is not, and it's consistent because as we move on, you see that at some point, Sleepwalker did transcend even Manthin. But it's crazy.
He's able to go through the transfinite expanse of the mindscape down below to the nightmare realm. The true realm of nightmare where Gamora's nightmare was found and the Infinity Stones which hold worlds but worlds that transcend the entire multiverse, and each nightmare comes from the Soul Stone, which Sleepwalker will get destroyed if he doesn't get amped. Not like he needed to get amped, right? Just that the infinite energy coursing through, right, which gives that infinite shape, right, has the total power of all of them, and he cannot sustain all at once. So that's what was going to destroy him. But he could literally comfortably exist on each plane at that peak of power. And as we move, you will know how powerful that is. And then he searches and calls on the man of lineage himself, the Manthin, who is the protector of all realities. Check my Manthin video for his scaling. And he also sees two people, or two more people, which are capable, and one of them is Starhawk, who basically dreams of time and space itself across reality, existence, not reality, because reality is part of existence in Marvel. Really funny thing, right? And this is more fit for Hulk, while Sleepwalker searches for a being of power. What he sees is the Hulk. Not Bruce Banner, but still an iteration of the Hulk, within a world of endless contests to prove muscle might. He fights the living embodiment of the power cosmic. Yes, that thing that Galactus gives to people that gives them outer reversal to high outer reversal feats. Even Galactus isn't near as powerful as this guy, who is the cosmic power itself, but Sleepwalker just violates him and goes on with his day. Though, he was almost killed. Sleepwalker is able to use his beam to warp anything within space-time, and he warped an endless void that predates the concept of space itself, which was within the space stone, and we know these stones predates all these, as you can see in the scans, which is all of creation itself. Seeing the time world, where no matter who you are, except you're boundless, you're gonna age, and he's someone who isn't bound by time, but he falls victim of age faster than he could realize. Simultaneously, he could realize it. It happened so fast, but it felt like years to him. Both past, present, and the future age, which should never even exist, but Chris helps him as he is totally beyond that. With his Imaginator and the power of Starhawk, they could create infinity, transcending or moving to the next unfathomable aspects of creation, which is reality. And we know Marvel has infinite, transcendent hierarchies of realities. Then these stones work codependently, right? We have realities, right, which builds up these autoversal and high autoversal and even boundless layers. And then you have time and space that each conceptually transcends each other, and I've shown this multiple times. And then you have the soul world, which is for all these metaphysical and metaphorical things, Doctor Strange and friends, you know, those Dormammu, Nightmare, Mephisto. Those people are usually are from that aspect. When we get to the cosmology video, you guys are gonna be dumbfounded. Within the world pool, which is one of another crazy place, bro. Another crazy place, my niggas. The reality stone. Are you listening? So you understand what I mean by transcendent planes of realities in Marvel. The reality stone, which holds the chronicles of the multiverse as fiction on a beyond conceptual scale, as each transcends each other. And in fact, the next As each plane of reality in Marvel transcends each other conceptually and inaccessible at a distance, it still views it at the previous tier's fiction. Just be aware. It is a dream of a higher mindscape. Listen, Marvel is basically a dream of a higher mindscape, which is something I can't explain too well, but from what I understand of both, right, Dream holds all reality, which you will know in my Thanos, but mainly Nightmare video. And Mindscape is beyond infinity in expanse, beyond hierarchies of transcendences in eternity. But yet, this is a dream of a higher mindscape. Basically, it's what Marvel is. These stones, right, are basically what Marvel is. And then still within, and this is why Yggdrasil is so powerful. People do not even know. This is basically like an equivalence of Yggdrasil because all of this equates to Yggdrasil. Damn, Runking Thor be strong though. And yeah, you see some people compare bullshit ass, not bullshit because I love DC, but I mean the two verses. If you read just few comics, even though you do not really understand what is going on from both, you will know which is clearly more powerful, to be honest. Man-Thing just casually breaks through this and takes him into the Secret Wars reality in the comic, basically taking him to a lower plane. I don't even want to start going to there too much onto the cosmology video. Then y'all are gonna get, which is also a feat for Gwenpool, as she sees Secret Wars as just normal comic, which has shown realities beyond eternity's reach. And then within each of these comics, there's also a god of space. So from the true god of space, she just conceptually transcends the whole thing transfinitely, inaccessibly, beyond that, immeasurably. In fact, she's boundless. Go watch my Gwenpool video. You understand what I'm talking about? As the Man-Thing holds him as they journey beyond all realities, he burns but doesn't burn to death from the Man-Thing's touch, like everyone does. Even as he still feels fear and sits on the Man-Thing, he still does not burn. This is the same person that can burn through all planes of and realities of existence. Go check my Man-Thing video. And also, there's the scan there. You know, this is just some crazy ass feats going on right here. As the nightmare of all beings from realities attack within the soul world, which acts as the nexus of all realities as Gamora moved all life there, basically amping everyone to the point the Sleepwalkers could harm Man-Thing in that conscious form, and if the mindscape falls, then the universe will go into madness. He's able to use the power of all the beings linked to the realms to fight, which is just sick. He says they're infinite, they're endless, and they can show the universe how to dream, which is true, as they are the peak of dreams and mind within eternity. And it is stated that their own dreams are endless or limitless, so why should they? And yes, the dream guardians still dream, as there is dream of a higher mindscape and still possibly above the dream time. Man, that's all I have for